There's a cult outside. I think they're coming in, bro. I swear it's a cult, bro. They had candles in their freaking music, bro. Oh, what the? Jeez. Sorry, Queen. I thought you were behind me.
It's Bates is a YouTube channel dedicated to urban exploration and real paranormal investigations. The creator films late-night adventures through abandoned buildings, haunted tunnels, eerie forests, and forgotten industrial sites. On November 24th, 2023, around 1:30 a.m., two explorers set out into a dark, remote forest, expecting a fun night of exploration, but soon discovered something far more unsettling.
Guys, so we started hearing like really weird things.
Shh. There's like lots of people or something.
There's like children.
Full on screaming, bro.
You know, we just came to the forest, you know, wanted to explore.
Yeah.
What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
Yeah, I thought I saw a light, bro.
This is so... Oh, look. Bro, look. What is that? Did you see that?
Yeah, okay. Saw something, like lights, bro. That's weird as hell, bro. Like, actually, bro. That is like interference, bro.
Let's go in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's candlelight. Let's go in there for a little bit. We gotta hide here or something. Where's this place, bro? Switch up. Let's jump up here. Wait, go.
Come quick. Let's go. Here. Come here. Come here, bro. There's whistling. Wait, bro, where are you going?
Dude, they're coming.
Bro.
Be quiet, dude. There's people there, I swear. There's like a cult or something, dude. They had candles, I swear.
They had candles?
Dude, I swear on everything, they had candles. I'm gonna keep the footage uncut.
Okay.
Deeper in the woods, strange noises echo around them and faint flashes of light flicker in the distance. They stumble upon an old tunnel and slip inside, pausing to make sense of the sounds.
We're in a tunnel, bro.
Guys, it's so creepy. Why are there people here? It's 1:35 a.m.
I still hear them, bro.
Bro, this is nature. Let's go.
What was that? It came from outside the wood. Be quiet. Can you see them? Let's go to the tunnel. Dude, let's go.
Wait.
Dude. Be quiet. Turn everything off.
What is that?
Oh no, dude.
It's 1:37.
Let me see. Oh.
Do you see that?
That's a cult. Big tunnel. What do we do? Do we go to the other side? There's a cult outside. I think they're coming in, bro. I swear it's a cult, bro. They had candles in their freaking music, bro. Let's go. Dude, let's go. They're outside. Dude, I'm not sure. Hey, no. Dude, let's go. go to the other side of the tunnel and then let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Dude, this is actually Titanic, bro. I swear. Yesterday we saw that upside down cross in the house, and now it's like there's like people with candles and they play music. I swear, bro. Look, freaking 666, bro. This whole place is satanic, I swear, bro. Wait. No, dude, let's go. Oh, dude, I know, dude, no, come here. Dude, go. If you see them one more time, let's get the out of here. Turn it off. They have a flashlight. The other time, the light shined right in front of me. It shined like right on me, bro.
Wait, we're going.
I don't see them. Dude, they have like the lights, bro. They have lights. Look, there's them.
Things escalate when they notice a large group of people gathered nearby. It isn't the first time they've come across something like this. With the late hour, the forest setting, and candles burning, it all strongly suggests cult activity. Luckily, they slipped away without being noticed, but it's clear something unusual is happening out there. What else would explain a group meeting deep in the woods at night with candles? Urbex Hill is a YouTube channel known for exploring abandoned places with dark and mysterious histories. Its creator, Chris, is respected in the Urbex community for his authentically eerie investigations. This time, he ventures into Helltown, a place with a chilling past that has fascinated explorers for decades. Helltown wasn't always abandoned. Once a peaceful village, everything changed in the 1970s when the federal government abruptly bought the land, claiming it would become a national park. Practically overnight, residents were forced out, homes boarded up, and roads closed. While that's the official story, rumors soon spread of government experiments, chemical spills, mutated creatures, and even cult activity. Locals still whisper about shadowy figures on back roads and strange lights weaving through the woods. Chris's video begins with him biking deep into the forest, crossing the iconic Everett-covered bridge, marking the start of his descent into the unknown.
Everett covered bridge. I guess it's the bridge they're always talking about.
The place already felt unsafe to be alone, but Chris pressed on. Eventually, he came across a decayed barn, and that's where the atmosphere turned truly unsettling.
It's the barn of Hilltown. little shack back here.
While investigating the barn, the camera kept cutting out, losing audio for a few seconds at a time. But what happened next was even stranger.
I'm surprised this barn is still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What's that?
At that moment, the camera's battery suddenly drained and shut off, right as eerie sounds echoed in the background. Chris quickly swapped in a new battery and without hesitation headed toward the source of the noises. He couldn't shake the feeling that something was following him.
I keep hearing something. It sounds like it's following me. Keep hearing something. This lead to? I don't want to get lost.
Lost, he eventually comes to an area of nothing but tall grass, and that's when he sees it.
Something's over there. I can hear it. This stuff is like quicksand. Gotta be careful.
What was it? Was it the source of those eerie sounds, a mutated creature from the local legends, or just a wild animal? Honestly, that's a question that still has no clear answer. Ian explored an abandoned sanatorium completely alone. No crew, no experts, and no friends, unlike most high-production paranormal channels. Watch this.
Hello? Is there anyone up here? I keep hearing strange sounds up here. Who's up here? I'm getting the creeps already. The sounds came from this side. Hello?
hearing more noises. If that was you, could you make another sound? This is one of the rooms. One of the rooms I was hearing the noises. Are there any patients in here? I just heard a whisper somewhere in here. Hello? Who's in here with me? Could you tell me your name?
This clip happened just 4 minutes after he arrived, catching him off guard, though the first few minutes were already full of odd noises, proving the spirit wanted to scare him. He kept going, and once he started using proper equipment, the most intense and revealing footage began to surface.
Oh, come on, Ian. Let's go towards him. I'm coming towards you. Whoever or whatever's up here is giving me a creepy vibe. I wonder what would happen if I ran the spirit box right now. I think I'm gonna try it. Who's walking down this hallway? Doctor! It just said doctor! Doctor who? I don't know what that said. Could you say that one more time? Just grip that doorknob. Holy. Something gripped this doorknob. What the heck? I heard that. Did you just grip this doorknob? What the? Oh. I just felt like a force. It like pushed me to the side. I didn't feel anything, but it was like a force. It was like a force like pushing me this way, but I didn't feel anything touching me. That was so freaking bizarre.
After bringing out the ghost box, a device used to communicate with spirits, it identified the entity in the hallway as a doctor. That wasn't the alarming part, though. Shortly after, it issued a warning: no visitors, signaling the spirits were far from pleased with his presence.
Man, they just keep coming. Oh, God. There's definitely somebody up here with me. What kind of spirit would haunt an attic in an old hospital? Something not good, right? What? Dude! Am I going crazy or did that just move? No way! You see that? It was up against that wall. Those beams. Who moved this box? Thank you, whoever you are. How in the world you...
The box moved, likely because it was reacting to his analysis of the spirit's type, which may have unsettled it. This probably explains why he had such a strong, frightened reaction. What do you think? Was this really a spirit warning him away, or could there be another explanation? Would you dare explore a place like this alone? Dustin Frazier runs a YouTube channel where he posts everything from travel vlogs to creepy explorations. woods. If it grabs his attention, he'll film it. On March 27th, 2025, he and his buddy Justin went camping in the Great Smoky Mountains, Sevier County, Tennessee. Their spot was Elkmont Campground, which just happens to sit right next to the abandoned town of Elkmont. Once a lively vacation getaway, it's now a ghost town frozen in time, with old houses slowly falling apart. Of course, once it got dark, they couldn't resist checking it out, but what they ended up catching on camera was way beyond what they expected.
It's cold, but we decided to come up here. We haven't been in... Light going off. We are going in the first house. Oh, Justin's here.
I'm shivering.
He's cold. So, let's go.
In shorts. Like
Yeah.
daddy shorts.
But, so they started, like, restoring these houses here. Yeah, they've been working on them for quite a while. But, like, look at the different, I don't know, just how they built, like...
She's a vintage. Look at the architect.
Ooh, something about that.
There could be a black bear on the other side of it. Yeah, there is something about that.
Yeah, I didn't take into account about, like, wildlife and stuff.
Jeez. Sorry, Queen.
I thought you were behind me. I thought you were over here.
You don't see my light.
I don't know. I have 2 lights pointed at my face right now.
Even though the creepy vibe and chance of running into wildlife had them a little on edge, they weren't expecting anything too scary. They kept going, checking out one of the abandoned houses with their flashlights, cutting through the darkness. What they didn't realize, though, was that their camera had already caught something strange.
That's not a toilet.
They don't be toilet like that. Did you see?
As Justin films himself, something seems to be standing silently in the dark room right behind him. Dustin and Justin didn't notice anything unusual at the time. They explored a few more houses and eventually headed back to their tent, completely unaware of what the camera had picked up. It wasn't until later, when Dustin reviewed the footage for his channel, that the shadowy figure was revealed. So what do you think they caught that night in Elkmont? Was it something paranormal, a presence still lingering in the ghost town, or just a trick of the light? Let us know your thoughts. Elliot and Joe's investigation takes them to Tudor World, a historic mansion that's been converted into a museum showcasing the darker, more brutal side of the Tudor era.
At Tudor World, where this amazing Tudor mansion's been turned into a kind of museum.
I mean, we've had a look around already, but there's one part we haven't been in yet, which apparently would be the most active part of the building.
Yeah.
And we've got stories because this is sort of connected to the...
Joe and Elliot started with a tour of the building, which was packed with grim displays of torture, witchcraft, and strange medical practices from the Tudor era. The place already carried a heavy, unsettling atmosphere. There were stories of women being touched by unseen hands, and bizarre remedies involving things like mercury, or even the urine of a dead man.
So, according to stories of this place, people are allowed to sit and lie on the bed and test the bed out. And I'm not going down that line. No.
I mean, this whole thing here is about how they would half women just to shut them up if they spoke out a line.
Yeah.
This woman is using the urine... like, I don't understand how this... I mean, did... And then
that first walkthrough set the tone for the night, hinting at whatever dark energy might still be lingering inside those old walls. Once night fell and the place grew quiet, they started their investigation on the ground floor, calling out to any spirits that might be there.
I was about to say everything's quietening down now, but it has quietened down. So we're here to try and communicate, and you've probably had this a lot. A lot of people come here, so we apologise if...
At first, everything was quiet until a loud, distinct knock echoed through the same room. It was sharp and close, nothing like a distant outside noise. This was their first clear sign they weren't alone, a direct response that filled them with both anticipation and unease.
Please, can you make some sounds for us? Can you knock on...
What's that?
You just hit...
And that was in the room as well. That wasn't like noise from outside.
While keeping watch downstairs, they started hearing what sounded like clear footsteps creaking across the floor above them. The noise was so distinct that Elliot went upstairs and was able to recreate it, confirming that something or someone had been moving around.
Upstairs, very far away. It's that step.
That is 100% it. Someone's just stood on that step. That's instant.
A terrifying pattern emerged. Footsteps echoed whenever they were downstairs, but the moment they went up to confront it, silence. It felt like something intelligent was toying with them. Their gear failed constantly, batteries drained in minutes, recordings stopped without reason, especially in the most active spots. In the attic seance room, the atmosphere grew heavy. Elliot felt something directly behind him as faint clicks and creaks came from the empty chairs nearby. By 2:30 a.m., the footsteps upstairs grew louder and more deliberate. For one final test, Joe stayed downstairs while Elliot walked across the upper floor, and the sound perfectly matched the phantom steps they'd heard all night.
Does that sound the same?
Exactly the same.
Okay. So that sounds exactly the same. What we've just said, what we've heard is someone walking up and down here.
Yes, 100%.
The building was locked, silent, and empty, yet the footsteps were undeniable. Someone, or something, was walking the halls with them. They had captured exactly what they came for. Clear, repeatable evidence of the paranormal. These weren't random noises, but intelligent, responsive, almost playful footsteps that turned the night into a chilling game of cat and mouse. By the end, there was no logical explanation, only the certainty that the spirits of Tudor World remain far more present than we realize. Ian was exploring a haunted manor with a dark history of abuse and murders, so it made sense that it was haunted. Still, he didn't expect it to be haunted enough to produce such a chilling encounter. Take a look.
That was so weird. All right, time to check out the second floor. Is there anybody up there? Hello? What the heck is that? If that was you, could you make that sound again? Oh, whoa. Whoa, what is that? What is that? There's like a weird anomaly up there. It was behind the railing. It was right up here. Oh! What was that? What was that? That sounded like a little girl. Oh my god. Here. Who the heck is up here? Hello? Whoa! Oh my god! It just flew that way, into this hallway. Whoa, the door's shut.
An apparition appeared as an orb, rare, but a strong indicator of a ghost's presence. It was accompanied by the voice of a little girl, making it clear that something or someone was indeed there with Ian. What do you think? Was this truly a ghostly presence, or could there be another explanation? Late at night, Dustin's simple project was interrupted by something he couldn't explain, turning his camera into a witness to raw fear. The video starts with him in his car around 1 a.m., preparing to install new leather seat covers. As he talks casually to the camera, he notes that he's alone and not entirely sure what he's doing, setting an isolated, vulnerable tone from the start.
I am here. Like literally just like at a park. So I got these leather seat covers, right? Also, I got a ring. I started rewatching Vampire Diaries, so I ordered a lapis lazuli ring. Anyways, that's besides the point. I wanted to put them on. I don't know. And I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna try to put them on.
While talking, he suddenly stops. His voice cuts off, and the casual mood is instantly broken.
Okay. Sorry, it sounded like crying or something.
He suddenly hears something cut through the silence, a faint but distinct sound of crying. A long, heavy stillness follows as Dustin freezes, listening to the darkness while the camera captures only tension. After what feels like forever, he forces himself to focus back on his project, but what he sees next makes him want to run. A tall, shadowy figure cloaked in black stood motionless in the middle of the street, staring straight at him. The calm solitude vanished, replaced by the chilling sense of being watched. His project was instantly forgotten. The only thought now was who or what was out there. Though he tried to move on, the eerie encounter cast a dark cloud over the rest of his night. As soon as Dustin attempted to leave, the video cut to black. Still, the mystery remains. Was the haunting cry just an animal or something far more human and unsettling? On February 15, 2019, Franco set out alone through a dense forest, passing a forgotten graveyard on his way to an isolated cabin. Inside, he found disturbing details: bloodstains, odd handprints, and toys marked with children's stickers, hinting at a dark past. As the temperature suddenly dropped, he realized he might not be alone.
I guess probably ask questions and see if I could get noises to happen or anything weird or paranormal to happen while I'm exploring or kind of doing my whole little investigation here. See if I could catch anything on camera, because I've been pretty lucky with some of my other shots, and hopefully I can get lucky again. I'm sorry, I keep looking down that direction because it's a little creepy. Now it's just me. Complete silence. Is there anyone here? Can somebody make a knocking sound to tell me that you're here? It's just quiet. You can hear the air outside. By the way, it got freezing cold outside. It just dropped. It's got to be in its like low 40s. So it's kind of hard to stay warm outside. But flashlight outside. Oh my god. Alright. What do I do? Because I am far from my car. He's walking towards the freaking house. Can't see anything. Keep on. Outside the bathroom window. If he comes in this house, I'm gonna have to hide in the closet.
Franco had just started poking around the cabin for signs of activity when a sudden flashlight beam cut through the darkness outside. Someone was coming. Not knowing who it was or why they were there, he panicked and ducked into hiding, hoping to avoid whoever or whatever it might be.
I am gonna have to get out of this house. The only way out is that fat back door. The way I came in. Or through a freaking window. I'm going out the front door. I'm gonna go dark. Wish me luck. That is the worst situation you ever want to be in, especially when you're trapped inside of a freaking cabin by yourself. You do not ever want to. Oh, my stomach hurts. It's like my stomach is in a knot.
The person, maybe a squatter, comes inside, shining their flashlight around and even playing some music as they settle into a room. Franco stays completely silent, waiting for his chance. When the moment feels right, he quietly slips back out the same door he entered and manages to get away without being noticed. Back in April 2022, Chris shared a video where he explored hidden tunnels in the woods. During the adventure, he stumbled on something unsettling that left both him and his viewers wondering what could be buried beneath our feet.
As you can see, the further you go down, the less graffiti you see.
The farther Chris went, the less graffiti he saw, and the tunnels started to feel more dangerous, with fast-moving water rushing through them. He had no idea what was waiting ahead. An unexpected twist in his exploration was just around the corner. 2 glowing eyes appeared in the distance, shimmering in the dark. When Chris's flashlight caught them, the creature quickly darted away, splashing into the water, hinting there was more than one down there. Despite the eerie discovery, Chris pressed on, but eventually found nothing and decided to leave the tunnel and head home. Tom, the creator of Haunted Finders on YouTube, is known for exploring some of the UK's most haunted places on his own. With his equipment and respect for the history surrounding each location, he captures raw, uncut encounters that leave his viewers amazed. One of his most chilling investigations took place at East Stoke Church, a site infamous for its dark past. Arriving one quiet morning, Tom explained its history, how the Battle of Stokefield left so many dead that the nearby river reportedly ran red with blood, and the fallen soldiers were buried together in a mass grave in the churchyard.
This place, if you don't already know, sits right opposite the field where the Battle of Stokefield took place, which was said to be English history. So many people that battle that there is a small river that runs alongside the field, and when people were trying to escape them into that stream, and apparently the river ran red with blood that day because of how many people were slaughtered. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that went down here, and they actually mass buried a lot of the soldiers from the Battle of Stokefield in this churchyard, and there were that many of them buried that the churchyard now sits higher than the church.
As he wandered through the grounds, the weight of history was impossible to miss. Weathered tombstones, some from the early 1700s, stood like quiet reminders of the past. But as he passed by the church windows, things took a creepy turn. He was almost sure he saw a figure staring out at him, a sight that instantly sent a chill down his spine.
Wow, I got a really weird feeling then. Walking past my own windows then, I swear. I saw someone looking out, that was weird.
Shaken but still determined, Tom set up an EVP session near the supposed mass grave. Speaking into the silence, he invited any spirits tied to the battle to come through. What he captured was instant and startling.
What's that? What? Oh, that is clear. What is that? What does he say? Definitely something.
An angry shout came through Tom's device, the words unclear, but the hostility undeniable. The feeling of being watched grew stronger, as if something was following him. Switching to a spirit box, he received fragmented replies that confirmed the site's dark and tragic past.
I'm not here to antagonize. Still graves present here from 1701.
Horrible things happened here.
Whoa. Disposed of.
Cursed land.
Cursed land.
A chilling word came through, one Tom recognized from a hostile spirit he'd faced at the church before. The threats continued, confirming it was the same malevolent energy. Then things escalated. After the spirit box told him to sit, he moved to a bench, only to hear footsteps circling behind him, as if something was sizing him up.
Just heard someone walking down here. You coming to join me? I've just heard you. Such a strange feeling here. Something walking behind me. I can hear you. Come closer then. Come and sit with me. Can you hear that? Please tell me you can hear that. Someone's just walked underneath the tree.
As Tom stood to adjust his gear, objects suddenly began landing near him with sharp thuds, one after another. The spirit had moved past words, now hurling things from the darkness to intimidate him, transforming the quiet churchyard into a tense and dangerous place.
I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to throw stuff. Okay? I don't know if that was on the audio, but I stood up to put my phone in my pocket so I can get the recorder out. And if someone threw something over here, and again, stop throwing things.
Although Tom walked away without a scratch, the experience stuck with him. He'd been stalked, threatened, and even targeted by objects hurled from the dark. Was it the restless spirit of a fallen soldier, furious over his brutal death and mass burial, or something entirely different? This video, uploaded on March 25th, 2024, shows a paranormal team exploring a crumbling old estate said to be haunted. The mansion, once owned by James and Anna, names that frequently come up in spirit box sessions, was in severe decay. Early on, the team noticed strange burnt wood odors instead of the usual musty scent. Several investigators even reported sensing smoke and burning, phenomena often tied to past fires or lingering residual energy in haunted places.
We're on an event night.
I think I found the way into this one. This door right here. Follow me. I'd say follow in that accent.
Follow, no, follow.
Follow.
Don't ever ask me to do an accent again. Well, they're still up there, guys. It's just me and you. They'll be coming down in a second. Don't feel too bad walking around here, though. I was trying to figure out which was the room, Jane. I don't know if maybe it's this one. It's quite a big, and we think that's been added. So, and it was like, was it 1800s? I did say it's in the 1800s. It was. This place is insane. The staircase. Oh, you would have seen that in the B-roll at the beginning.
While checking out the upper floors, the team set up some trigger objects and asked if any spirits would respond. When they asked for names, they faintly heard both James and Anna come through on the spirit box, a soft, almost whispery male voice saying one of the names. They knew it might just be a coincidence, but since those names kept popping up in different sessions, it felt more like real communication.
Is this the room that James... What's up with you?
I was just about to say exactly the same
Was you?
thing. Yeah, I was like looking at you, are you going to speak? Because I want to say it. And then it was like, no, you spoke.
Ask if James is here.
So we're in the room that we think that James, who owned this house back in 1850, was it?
I think that rings a bell. In the 1800s,
in the
anyway.
1800s. We think this is the room that James was in. Do we have James with us? Or Anna? If you are with us, can you make a noise, please, so that we know that you're here? Give us a knock or a shuffle of your feet. That was behind.
That was behind.
And if I move like that, like I just did, it didn't make it.
No, it was like there.
Yeah. Back. It just came out and went back in again.
Did it?
But it wasn't the
No,
back.
no.
So was that you, James? Can you do that again for me?
During the session, one team member started feeling sick, and cold spots popped up, especially near a staircase, with no drafts or open windows to explain them. Then, one investigator claimed she saw an elderly woman staring down from the top floor, leaning over with big, unblinking eyes. The sight shook another member so much she broke down. She later admitted she'd seen a ghostly child as a kid and had been chasing paranormal answers ever since.
There's 3 windows. In the one on the right, out of my peripherals, I could see somebody. So I looked up to find an explanation for what I was seeing. There was an old lady. And she was head over the banister looking at me. And her eyes were just bulging, like unnaturally out of her head. And she was just staring at me. Now, it happened for like a split second and she was gone, but it felt like she was staring at me for like 10 minutes. I just froze. I froze like when I saw the boy. I froze and then I cried. I saw the boy when I was really little and I've been chasing for it ever since. And I don't even think I could have a camera. I'm so sorry. I'm not sad, I promise. Come on, sis, for God's sake. I need to go through the footage, but I was stood on the landing of the stairs, because you go up onto a landing and then it splits off to the left and right. Well, I was stood on that landing, so that window's up here, and I had my camera at the bottom of the stairs and it's not reaching the windows. I really don't think it.
The sighting of the elderly woman felt deeply personal, as if she was being warned or scared off. The rest of the team still noticed the cold spots and heavy energy. Later, one member returned alone, calling out for spirits with a mix of courage and fear, while the other searched nearby debris, leaving her by the stairs for any further signs.
It gave me goosebumps because obviously when I said I feel a funny feeling, and I said, didn't I? You said feel it here, feel it there, and I said I just feel it behind.
Her eyes were really wide.
Really?
She was like, it was literally a split second and she'd gone.
Somebody over here.
I can't move. That's Simon. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh. I'm
Take a
alright.
second.
I know, I'll have a vape. Yeah, that's the temperature.
I've just gone really cold.
I don't know, how do you know?
It's gone to the left, it'll be cold.
It was left.
Left.
Left. It was going left.
Can you not feel how
I can
cold
feel it.
is?
Yeah, it is cold.
But
It's cold.
it is cold.
Look at my beard.
Oh god, it's like on end.
Yeah.
I'm just
I know,
gonna.
I still have my
I'm gonna
hand.
just have a quick vape. This isn't. I just need a minute. I'm shaking. I need to sit down. I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're proper goose.
She began feeling weak, breaking out in cold sweats, her legs shaky, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. The longer she stayed alone, the stronger these sensations became. Compelled to move down a dark hallway, she was struck by dizziness and nausea. Faint shuffling sounds above suggested something pacing upstairs, but what truly terrified her was discovering a hidden corner under the stairs, a child's play area with small chairs oddly arranged, seemingly frozen in time.
I feel horrible. The cupboard under the stairs. Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the way in. I want to see this. I don't know why I'm coming on my own. Wow. Look at the little chairs on the floor. That chandelier. That is amazing. This house is beautiful.
The team finished their investigation feeling shaken. The cold spots, the apparition at the stairs, the physical reactions, and the emotional impact on one member all made it a powerful experience. Whether it was the spirits of James and Anna or something else entirely, no one could say for sure. Decaying Ace, a YouTube channel focused on urban exploration, explores abandoned and forgotten places, everything from hospitals and asylums to schools and entire neighborhoods left to decay. On a snowy February 12, 2023, the team ventures into Elderwood Avenue in Cleveland, a neighborhood once infamous for crime, violence, and high death rates. Now it's a ghost town, but still far from safe. Inside the abandoned buildings, they remain tense, wary of possible traps or squatters. The further they go, the creepier it gets. Crumbling structures, rotting debris, and strange remnants from the past everywhere. The air carries an unsettling odor, and at one point, they even think they spot a body bag.
A shopping trolley.
A brand new shopping cart.
Hang on. We know for a fact that that dude is not the only person in here, so.
this is all caved in right here. Oh, these doors in the middle, these two buildings are connected and the door in the middle leads to both of them. That was the front door. I didn't even think about that.
We should probably. Yeah, I agree.
Whoa. That's not creepy at all.
Wow. Absolutely decimated in here. Big old hole in the door. Oh. Getting real dark in here. Yeah. Did you see that, Joanna? What's the door doing? Yes. You're an idiot.
Oh my, I just about walked right through that.
You did?
If your light wasn't on, I wouldn't have seen that.
I just said there's a big hole there. That's pretty wild.
While exploring one of the dilapidated houses, one of the explorers almost plunges through a huge hole in the floorboards, but manages to grab hold just in time. The building is collapsing, and one wrong step could have caused serious injury.
Wow, don't think we're getting through there. Wow, don't think we're getting through here either. Yeah, these buildings have definitely been abandoned longer than the rest.
Yep.
Like all these buildings, there was like squatters with some lords when they last land, somebody like 2,000 buildings with the fiends, they need somewhere to stay. So police let them stay in these spots and they use their address of court.
Wow, jeez.
Come on, once something like that happens, they close the building down, but let the fiends stay in, so they have an address of court to the witness. This whole man right here, this right here.
Yeah. So we.
Over $5.
Yeah. So we probably shouldn't stay here too long.
No,
then?
no, it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know the dude that be down here.
All right.
My dude, Paul the mechanic, he used to work at the AutoZone.
Yeah. Oh.
Poor because he had cancer. Meeting him, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Me, him, and maybe Spoon and a white girl Candy. You don't want to do that. But I'm from here for real.
Really?
I've been on Chapman for 8 years.
Damn.
So Mr. Hero was up there. That was the oldest Mr. Hero in Cleveland. Up there in Bannon now. Next to that was a fish spot called Cleveland Sea. Then it turned into like Hamburg. So like that spot was a lot of different restaurants. Next to it was Mr. Hero. That was the oldest Mr. Hero in the first one.
Wow.
And this story called Boston, it was like about 5, 6 different names. Like Cleopatra was when it was called Cleopatra. Cleopatra. Right there, it's a movie. Like, I'm in one movie, I've never heard of it, it's called Pac-Man. Pac-Man movie.
Actually, I have heard of that.
You got fresh off the sports film on the my dude from the Green Lady. OGB, we got Haru Gray. We got a couple people that Green Lady. Yeah, but these all bunkers and joints. I'm started Haru and there was no people down here Haru and I started the most known gang.
Yeah.
They were blood, most of them were grown. I brought it out here, the older blood people was mad at me. They came down, saw that I had everything going like the phones. Actually with the juvenile life being down. Not no crime, stuff.
Sir, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're gonna have to head out pretty quick here. We're gonna get go.
Anyway, do your thing, but just like I said, all these buildings got condemned.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We do appreciate it.
We'll
put
check
some
out those movies too.
videos. Yeah.
Like I said, Fresh Off the Port, Pac-Man movie, and Green Day.
All right. It was good talking to you.
Don't step on my drone.
Sorry.
We're gonna just walking down.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Ready?
Yep. Just after leaving one of the buildings, they unexpectedly come across a man, one of the neighborhood's former gang leaders. Fortunately, he stays calm and doesn't threaten them. Instead, he warns them about the area's deadly past and mentions that some dangerous people might still be hiding in the buildings, urging them to stay cautious. It's frightening to think how different things could have gone if they'd met the wrong person. With the collapsing structures and violent history, they were treading a very risky path. In a way, running into the gang leader may have spared them from both a dangerous encounter and the neighborhood's hidden dangers. The video is from Jared Coker Urbex, a YouTube channel dedicated to urban exploration, where Jared documents his trips to abandoned and decaying places across the US. On October 30th, 2022, while cautiously exploring the empty halls of an abandoned school, things take a sudden turn when he unexpectedly encounters a man already inside. What began as a routine urbex quickly becomes much more tense.
All right, welcome back. We're here again. Today I have another abandoned school here in Gary. This one's unique though. This one was an all-boys school, so only boys went here, and it closed in 2018 due just a lack of students. Which, I mean, is kind of weird because there's also an all-girls school in this town, but that one's still kind of thriving. This one just didn't have enough students to support itself further. I drove by and this thing looks boarded up really tightly. So we're gonna go around and try to get lucky here. All right, so I was walking by and as you can see back there, like a city vehicle just pulled up to it. So I just kept walking as if I was just out on a walk. I don't know what he's doing there though. The funny thing is, I did actually see a way where I could climb up to the second floor and get in through there exactly the same way that I did in last week's video. Now you see that right there? That vent placement and that broken window, that's doable. I could do that. All right, so I've switched to GoPro view so I can actually film this, but I am gonna go give it a whirl. Oh wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Wow, I'm 5 for 5. That was wild. I do like this new edition of the GoPro cam for when I have to climb stuff, but I just hope the footage is okay. Like, I'll have to, when I take a break tonight from filming, I'm gonna have to go in and look at that footage off the SD card to make sure it's angled correctly, you know? This is already looking good. I see desks, I see books and stuff. Maybe there will be as much left in this one as the last one. Or, you know, maybe just every single window in the hallway will be completely blown out.
After sneaking in through a window, Jared climbs onto a vent to get inside. The school has that unmistakably creepy vibe of a long abandoned place. Dusty floors, broken lockers, and a silence that feels almost tangible. But it turns out it's not as empty as it first appeared.
The lockers are cool. This school is a pretty average size, so there'll be plenty to cover. I do wonder if that city utility vehicle is still down there. That would have been right on that side. This is just so weird. I don't understand why this happens. Like, I've seen this in 3 other schools I've been to already in this area. All of them have some weird window blowout like this. What is that? Either way, you can see the layout. There's a wing over there connecting these 2 wings together. And if that wasn't a good enough view, then the map will do. Gotcha. We're walking down a hallway, but it's still basically like we're outside. Oh, hey.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Documentary too?
Yeah.
Man.
How did you get in here?
Oh man, they got all type of little secret little holes.
Really? I jumped up to the second floor using one of the projecting like.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, don't get me on the thing.
Are there really? Oh, I'll blur your face. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Are there really openings down there?
Yeah, the window's open down there, but listen.
Man. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You gotta just really be quiet because a lot of people around here.
Really?
We found some
a lot
really
of
nice.
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Homeless people, all of that.
I'll be quiet. Yeah.
So just.
Okay, y'all. So that guy was really friendly, and if you didn't catch what he was saying that there's actually a really easy way. I guess there was an open window down below. I just didn't see it because that utilities vehicle pulled up. So that kind of forced me to take the hard way in. So I guess I did that for nothing, but hey, it's all good because at least I'll be getting out of here easy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff left in this one too. I don't know how much of our little conversation I'll leave in, but the guy also said that there's other homeless people camping out around here. Yeah, they mostly piled in all their old desks and stuff into some of these rooms.
As Jared heads toward a classroom, a man suddenly appears and gets uncomfortably close. At first, it's hard to tell how he'll react, but he seems friendly, though clearly on edge. Strangely, he insists on not being filmed and keeps avoiding the camera once he realizes he's being recorded. It's unclear why he's there. Maybe just seeking shelter, maybe something else. But he warns Jared that others might also be inside. That alone shifts the entire vibe of the exploration. Feeling uneasy about unknown people potentially lurking in the shadows, Jared decides it's best to get out and quickly escapes the building. This encounter comes from King Almighty, a Dutch YouTube channel run by creepcaught and his close group of friends who seem to seek out danger rather than avoid it. Their videos often walk the line between crazy fun and real risk. This time, they're exploring a place even they take seriously, an abandoned slaughterhouse. The site has plenty of rumors, squatters, weird noises, and some dangerous encounters. But creepcaught and the crew aren't just there for the stories. They want answers, even if the eerie silence turns into something much scarier.
Dat zijn militairen, boys. Kijk uit. Zie je die militaire wagen? We pakken even een omweg om minder op te vallen voor de militairen, want we mogen hier eigenlijk niet komen. En daarachter hebben ze een hele grote basis.
Weet je wat ik deze jack heb aangedaan?
Hoezo?
Omdat het slachthuis is koud.
Ja, ik weet. Het slachthuis is koud, man. Is toch een vrieskast daar zo?
Ja,
want het slachthuis is dus koud daar altijd,
nee,
man.
weet je hoe het koud daar is?
Ja?
Omdat het daar bezeten is. Altijd iets wat bezeten is, altijd kouder dan buiten.
Oké, heb ik weer wat nieuws gereden bij. Ik ga wat horen. Kijk daar, dat is het gebouw waar ze zitten. Er is niks achter ons, hè?
They have to change their path, moving through overgrown back roads to avoid nearby military patrols. The area is active, uniformed guards, vehicles with tinted windows, and fences lined with motion sensors. It's not just about sneaking in, it's about staying completely unseen.
De achteringang is wel niet barkie, hè? Nee, kijk, die witte strepen op de grond zijn weg. Hoor je dat? Nee, daar. Daar beneden.
Ik heb onder naartoe ook. Ja, maar dat is waar die koelkast is.
Dat is...
Kan ook gewoon wind zijn. Nee joh.
Nee joh, wat... Hoor je dat? En hebben we ons gehoord. Boys, weer naar binnen of niet? Weet je zeker? Wees scherp, laat mij voorop. En ze zijn met meerdere. Uitkijk. Clear elke room.
As they get closer to the slaughterhouse, the air feels different, thicker, colder, charged with something they can't quite identify. Faint noises drift from inside, things moving just out of sight. Still, despite every instinct telling them to be careful, the group pushes on. Whatever's waiting inside, they've already made up their minds to go in.
Ja. Was dat niet eerst dicht? Ja, nee, dat was een beetje open.
Hoe is het hier omhoog?
Luister, iemand verstopt zich hier, hè? Hoor stemmen. Boys, chill, ik hoor stemmen. Gaan we kijken. Hou iemand onze rug in de gaten. Ik hoor het achter ons. Als er iets gebeurt, volg mij een broertje.
Doors that were closed off last time are now open, and distant noises echo through the halls. The building creaks and groans as if responding to them. At that moment, they all realize they're not alone.
Hé, die deur was dus helemaal gesloten. Hé, het ruikt hier naar wiet. Mensen hebben hier zo gekiefd. Mensen hebben hier zo gerookt, boys, recent. Ik denk dat dat die mensen waren die we hoorden. Ik ruik hier wiet.
The room they step into reeks of fresh weed. Someone's been here recently, and maybe still is. Every sense is on high alert. It's not just the presence of others that unnerves them, but the fact that whoever's inside knows they're there. Still, curiosity wins over fear, though they have no idea what's waiting for them.
Oké, zien jullie al die dingen op de muur? Zie je dat? Zijn machetes sneden. Hij slaat erop.
Wat? Zijn nieuwe spullen?
Het zijn nieuwe spullen hier. Kijk hier. Dit was er eerst niet. En hij heeft zelfs een beetje... Kijk al deze gerroes. Die was er niet. Deze trap was er niet. Hij heeft zelfs opgeremd een beetje. Die stang. Kijk hoe eng dat is, boys. Kijk hoe creepy dat is, ja?
Ruikt naar alcohol.
Ruikt naar alcohol.
Waar?
Toch? Ja, ik ruik het. Bro, hier zijn mensen geweest. We ruiken wierie en alcohol. Ze zijn er alleen nu niet. We hebben echt net geluk gehad. Kijk deze kamer. Creepy, jongen. Kijk, dit is ook nieuw. Hey, het ruikt hier heel erg naar alcohol. Kijk, ze hebben hier zo gedronken, zie je? Huh? Ja, dat doen ze om geld mee te verdienen. Zodat ze alcohol en drugs gaan houden. Ja, laat maar liggen.
Further inside, they come across what looks like a hideout, fresh supplies, bedding, and the strong, sour smell of alcohol. They explore the abandoned structures for a while, but it's eerily quiet. Just as they're about to call it a day, they hear something, and that's when things begin to change.
Nee, chill hem. Hey, chill hem. Maak je gedragje. Hé, er is iemand aan binnen. Chill hem. Hé, niet gek doen.
Hallo? Hallo?
Hey, Lutu. Ik kom hier nooit meer heen.
Die pomp gaat naar licht.
Oh, Lutu.
Silently, they spin toward the noise, peering into the darkness. Suddenly, a tall, aggressive man bursts out, running straight at them.
Hey, Lutu. Oh, Lutu.
There was no time for questions or hesitation. The group ran, pounding over broken concrete, lungs burning with each breath. They didn't dare look back. Whatever that was, it wasn't just a squatter, and it wasn't interested in talking. By the time they reached safety, their nerves were shot and adrenaline spent. The slaughterhouse faded behind them, swallowed once more by silence. Uncharted Expeditions, a YouTube channel centered on urban exploration, follows a group of friends as they document adventures in abandoned, decaying, and off-limits locations, schools, hospitals, factories, and more. On December 15, 2022, while exploring an abandoned movie theater, the team discovers some unsettling remnants. Amid broken glass and dusty halls, they spot vintage posters, but things soon take a darker turn.
They have a 5-gallon bucket of peanut butter.
It's like the silly putty that you buy at like Dollar Tree.
I forgot you didn't buy your tickets to get into the movie theater, bro. Yeah, I forgot. Do we have to make another video? I think we need to.
Now we just got the rest of them all to go.
I know, right?
We spent almost an hour just in the theater. It's crazy.
Should I jump?
Jump? That's... yeah. I don't think you'll...
Yeah, let's take those stairs down right here.
How do you even get down
there?
Are we gonna show the blood?
I mean, they kind of already got it. They got a little sneak of it. But yeah, there's blood. Somebody either or cut on the glass. But there is, like, if you look over here, somebody did not poke their finger through this.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Boop, boop. Those are called.
Also, yeah, you could really see them over there on the elevator.
On the elevator, you can't really poke your finger through elevator. So.
As they leave the theater, they notice bloodstains on the floor. It's unclear what caused them. Perhaps someone was cut by the scattered, shattered glass, or maybe something more serious occurred. The nearby bullet holes only heighten their concern.
Hello. It's the police. Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did y'all start out there?
Yes, sir.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're just walking around.
Filming.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go back outside.
All right.
Is it just you two in here or is anybody else?
Just us two.
Falling apart now.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Do you want to go now?
we'll get them when we get out. Y'all miss all the fences and have these all walked off?
We'll do it right through them.
Well, I understand that, but let me explain something to you. The fence is the natural barrier that tells you you're not supposed to be inside of it. Okay. I understand you didn't see the sign, but the way criminal trespass works in Texas is that fence tells you you're not supposed to be inside of it. Okay? You're not going to be in trouble on our end, but you can't be in here.
Yes, sir.
We've had several burglaries in here. There's a bunch of homeless people in here that make a mess. They're in here like cockroaches. All benefit, you're better off not being in here at all.
So are you from around here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like my partner was saying, don't come in here. Don't come back over here after we leave.
Okay. Well, I promise.
If you drive around, see anywhere else, they have fences up like this. They have all the entrances blocked. Somebody cut that one down because they were doing some dumb stuff. Okay? Don't follow them in.
Okay.
Especially because if security at Chicago, they'd call this out and y'all probably would go to jail for criminal trespass. Because it's just us, we're going to give you the warning, give you the benefit of the doubt for the day. But as long as y'all don't have any warrants or anything, we're going to tell you to get out of here. But there are a lot of homeless people in here. So they're not nice. And they're in here because they're stealing copper. So that way they can buy typical.
And they will rob you.
And they will rob you, they will hurt you. So are y'all doing like a YouTube thing?
Yeah.
So don't tell I don't know who y'all follow or anything that do urban exploring. Don't tell them to come up here because it's super dangerous. Alright? And illegal. Almost immediately, they realize they're not alone. 2 police officers appear and start approaching. Fortunately, the officers are respectful and don't press charges, but they do give a stern warning. The building has become dangerous due to repeated break-ins, reported violence, and homeless squatters taking shelter inside. The group manages to leave safely, but between the blood, bullet holes, and police warning, it's clear this exploration could have gone very differently. Ian, a ghost hunter, decided to check out a famously haunted asylum on his own. While wandering the dark halls, he suddenly spotted a broom propped against the wall start moving by itself. Right away, he swung his camera over to catch it on film.
Is there someone up here? Making noises?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to think it could be a false alarm.
Maybe not. That definitely sounded like it was in here. In here. And you know what? If you look out there. The wind has stopped.
So that totally rules that out.
Which is scary because those sounds were so loud.
I nearly pissed myself. Luckily I wasn't recording.
That would have been embarrassing.
Who's down there?
You know, I can't help but think about that spirit box session that was on this floor. That right there. Or not that one. Right there.
That's John Oliver's room. I'm just thinking about what he said. Because I have a bad feeling right now.
Whoever's down there, come on out. Dude, something just ran across that hall.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, come on, you just calm down.
Oh, Jesus. I'm whimpering and screaming like a little freaking...
The broom starts slowly sliding across the floor, and not long after, a creepy voice clearly tells him to get out now. The whole vibe immediately gets way more intense, but Ian, instead of leaving, sticks around, determined to find even more proof. Was this chilling moment genuine paranormal proof, or something with a simpler explanation? Alex is experiencing a haunting that most people couldn't handle. His great-grandfather passed away at 93 from natural causes, a loss that left the family grieving. They never imagined seeing him again, but Alex eventually did. In an earlier incident, a strange noise led him to a set of keys he didn't recognize, so he held on to them, unsure of their use. Take a look.
Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here. It's the middle of the night. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Hello? Is there somebody here? Is there some... Okay, so I just came out and saw this chair freaking slide by itself away from the table, and when I look at what was out on the table, what I definitely did not put out here, it is my great-grandfather's journal, his old letters, those keys I found, and a photo album that I had not even known was here. This looks like an old, really old family photo album, and then this is a picture of my grandmother. My great-grandfather's daughter. So I'm f***ing out right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have gone to that graveyard. I don't know.
The clip starts with a loud bang in the middle of the night, seemingly the ghost's way of luring Alex. This time, a moving chair acted as the distraction while he placed several of his great-grandfather's belongings together on one table, which terrified him. Alex suspects a connection to his great-grandfather, but feels the evil presence is too strong to be him. Believing it could be a poltergeist, he chose to endure it longer and kept recording evidence. One night, after hearing the familiar noises downstairs, he went to investigate, unaware of how shocking the footage would be.
So I just captured something else on tape. While I was actually taking the tape, I did not notice it at all, but you go ahead and take a look at it and tell me what you think. Okay, I just heard a really loud noise coming up here from the same place where all the other stuff has been going on. Like something was dragging across the floor. Turn on the lights, like everybody says. Okay, come on. I know I heard something. I don't know. Let's see, I don't know. There's nothing here. Turn on this light down here. No, I don't know. Did you see it? Let's take a closer look. Yeah, so that is somebody peeking out from my laundry room. I couldn't get a good look at it, but I don't know. That definitely looked like somebody to me. And there's nobody there. I've already checked. Nobody who is pale white hiding in my laundry room. So I'm freaked out right now.
Unlike his earlier footage, where the poltergeist caused strange disturbances and then vanished without a trace, this time it actually revealed itself. Alex later shared the clip with relatives to see if they thought it resembled his great-grandfather as they remembered him in his younger days. Every one of them agreed. It was something entirely different, carrying a clear sense of evil intent. In this clip, Ian explored an abandoned theater all by himself at night, a spot with a long, eerie history. Focused on finding genuine evidence, he headed into the basement, a place locals said even workers wouldn't dare go after dark.
Time to explore the basement. Ooh, feels a lot creepier down here. Not gonna lie. Hello? Is there anybody down here? Nothing but eerie silence. A lot of cool artifacts. Anyone down in here? Creepy old fireplace. Oh my god, those sounded like voices. Hello? That legit sounded like people talking. Who's talking?
As Ian reached the last steps, the air grew heavier and faint sounds began echoing through the basement halls. At first, it was hard to tell. Maybe distant tapping or debris shifting, but soon it became rhythmic, almost intentional. He froze, trying to locate it, yet the noise seemed to move around him. Was the basement hiding a secret that locals had always feared? Dog Vlogs, a well-known ghost hunter on YouTube, is pretty straightforward in what he does. He explores supposedly haunted places and documents what happens. This time, he was investigating an abandoned hospital at night, and the scariest part was that he went in completely alone. No crew, no friends, just him and his camera rolling.
You know, I'm not gonna waste my time if you're not gonna believe me. What? You cannot. You did not just hear that. Sounds like it was in this first room. If somebody's there, you better call yourself out right now. It was in this room, guys. Wait. See, this is exactly what I mean, guys. This is the type of stuff that was happening on camera that I said you weren't gonna believe. I am tripping out. Yeah, I don't get it. If you're here, you better call yourself out. I'm gonna look behind all these doors and everything. I know it wasn't this far down. There's no way it was this far down. It came from this room. I don't get it. Hello? Did you pass away in the shower? No. There's I'm filming. Something just touched my arm. I've got the worst cold chills right now. Been off in this hospital right now. I want to keep going, but I'm so scared right now. Alright guys, we're in the main lobby right now, as you can tell. And I kept hearing some weird noises over here before I started filming. And then when I came back down to the lobby, all I keep hearing is noises. I looked around upstairs, did not find anybody that did that cough. And now I hear something down here. I'm back on the first floor. Let's go. This is actually... Hello? Why am I so cold down here? Sounded like a footstep over there. So, off camera, guys, this fountain was going off. As you guys can tell, this only works by touch. So, I don't know how that thing was going off. If anybody's here and you'd like to communicate with me, push those two little buttons right there and you'll make the water go off. You can use the water going on as a yes and keep it off for a no. Do you want to talk with me? Whoa. Seriously? Okay, calm down, calm down. Ooh, I just got cold chills. If anybody's here, do something to this fountain right now. Turn it on. I need a drink. I'm thirsty. Can you turn it on for me? I'm thirsty. Can you turn this fountain on? Oh, okay. No, no, no. I just got the coldest chills. Look at this. Oh, come on, focus. Oh my God. Good job, good job. Hold on, guys. I got my EMF detector. Let me check this. Alright, guys. I just got my EMF detector out. Whoa. Why is that? Oh, whoa. Are you kidding me? I'm getting so cold right now. If you're here and like to... Oh my God. Look at guys, it's a base reading of 0 all the way around. And as soon as we go to the fountain, it goes to turn on. If you're here, turn the fountain on. So, whoa. Okay, that is confirmed paranormal, and that's my cue to get out of here, guys. Whoa. Alright guys, on that note, hope you enjoyed the adventure. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm getting the heck out of here. That was crazy. The fact that it was going off on command with the EMF spikes.
He first heard a noise somewhere in the hospital and managed to pinpoint exactly which room it came from. But that wasn't the most shocking part. Later, he discovered a tap that, according to him, had turned on by itself, though he didn't catch it on camera. Thinking quickly, he decided to ask the spirit questions and use the tap as a way to get responses. To his surprise, it worked, confirming the place was haunted and letting dog vlogs leave with his questions answered. Jack, a TikTok creator with a passion for collecting antiques, knows there's always a risk that some of these items could carry more than just history. They might be haunted. Over the years, he's noticed a few odd, one-off incidents like objects shifting or strange noises, but nothing too concerning. That changed recently when he became convinced that a spirit had attached itself to one of his pieces. Lately, strange occurrences have been escalating, and one morning, he even woke up to find the sitting room cold, with the fireplace doing nothing to help. Growing uneasy, Jack decided to start recording around the house, something that turned out to be the right move.
Okay folks, as you can see, it's almost 10:20 in the morning. I've decided to start filming because I knew something wasn't right in this house this morning. I've got the fire on, as you can see there, and it's warm outside, but the house is freezing. And furthermore, there's constant, I don't know, scratchy type noises coming from the dining room. So I've got it out there, that's the car, on the off chance. If you're making noises in here, make yourself known. Do it now while I've got an actual camera out again. It's driving me absolutely wild, to be honest. Oh, it's cold. Can you do something to make your presence known? Oh. Oh, my TV's gone off. Right, okay. Ooh, there's a bit of an atmosphere, you know, guys. Cat's acting a bit weird as well. What's wrong? You okay? What? Right. Thank you for doing that. Okay. Woo, I'm freaked out. Thank you. What is it you want? Why do you just randomly flare every now and then? The cat is going nuts at the bottom of the stairs. If you've just moved that chair, do something for me again. Can you hear that noise? Sophia, what are you doing? Whoa, what was that? What was that? What was that? What? Jesus.
Strange and unsettling things continued to happen, making it obvious that whatever poltergeist was responsible didn't like Jack very much. The logical move would be for him to figure out a way to get rid of the spirit, but since there haven't been any recent updates, it's unclear whether he's taken any steps or if he's still dealing with it. Hopefully he has. Brugge was living a normal life in his home until it suddenly became plagued with paranormal activity. For a while, he couldn't determine what was happening, but over time, the disturbances became more pronounced. This video is one example of that.
Está dormido, ya hasta se me quiere regresar la comida. como estético usa todo hasta allá. Imagínense qué tan grande está. O sea, real, es todo este pedazo. ¡Ay, cabrón! Seguro se grabó. No. Pero falta este pedazo.
He appeared shocked after looking up into the attic. Hopefully, Brugi reaches out to a specialist and gets some answers. Mel was carrying out one of her usual duties, transporting the remains of someone who had lost their arms to the cremation site. What she didn't realize, though, was that the spirit attached to the body wasn't at all willing to have its remains burned.
Y'all listen. Listen real carefully, okay? Hear it. I keep looking back there to see if that box is gonna open. I know, can y'all hear it? It's like that. But showing alarm.
Out of nowhere, strange noises started coming from inside the box, making it clear that something was in there. Mel decided to record the incident to show the cremation company when she arrived. But after opening the box, they found no signs of an animal or of the body somehow being alive. With no other explanation, they landed on one chilling possibility. The sounds were caused by the spirit of the deceased. Surprisingly, the family agreed with this explanation, as it seemed to be the only thing that made sense. The man had always had a feeling his house might be haunted, but things took a turn when he heard faint tapping coming from a cabinet next to him. On closer look, he saw a small ornament with dangling pieces lightly knocking against the door, as if moving by itself. Wanting to see more, he opened the cabinet and started recording, hoping to catch anything else unusual.
So I'm sitting here gaming, and that object up there swung and literally smacked the glass really hard. Damn reflection, but look, still moving. Let's catch it before it stops. Look, still moving. Oh no, it moved. Look, it was sitting there, as you can see from the dust. Oh, so it moved. All right. Can you make it swing again? Damn, I really need to wipe off in there. Look at. Can you make it swing again? Try to open that more. Hello? Can you make it move again? Oh, look. It made them all move now. Nice. Can you make it swing like you did before when it hit the glass? It's going out of focus. Alright, now I said swing it, not move it. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. And I opened that thing, so probably let the damn thing out. Yo, this thing keeps moving. I'm like nervous and shaking. And I'm lightheaded a little bit. Keeps going out of focus. Surprised them things ain't shaking more, how much it moved. I'm so nervous, man. So lightheaded. I'm gonna regret this, but can you make it move again? Can you make it move again? So lightheaded. Can you slide it the other way? Keeps going out of focus. Yo. Was that a nickel, a dime, a penny? Look, there's my change. That thing went flying. How did it not hit the glass? See, that's some glitch in the main. Yo, I gotta rewatch that, cause how to get past that glass and fly behind this stuff. That's definitely not what flew out. I don't even know where that went. Or even...
While the camera was recording, the ornament shifted again. This time, not just swaying, but smoothly sliding to the right in a deliberate-looking motion. Then, without warning, a penny suddenly shot out from inside the cabinet, curving around the closed door before hitting the floor. The moment was baffling. When he reviewed the footage, he was left stunned. There was no draft, no shaking, nothing that could explain how the coin had moved that way. Was this harmless paranormal mischief, or the start of a haunting he couldn't ignore? In mid-2022, Ellis and his partner, Sylvia, both enthusiasts of exploring haunted places, took part in a large ghost hunt. The clip focuses on a building located on the same street as the graveyard where Ellis's father was buried. Sylvia had always wanted to visit the area, and although Ellis was initially hesitant because of the personal connection, she convinced him to go. The clip shows a part of their exploration and the experiences they had at that location.
¿Qué puedo hacer? ¿No puedo abrir la puerta? ¿Sí la pude abrir, mira? ¿Eh? ¿Sí la pude abrir, amigos? ¿Será? Si la pude abrir, amigos, me meteré. ¿No va? ¿Para qué va? Porque no va a ser que me regañen, va. Vamos a ver si nos podemos meter, amigos. Vamos a ver si nos podemos meter. ¿Hay alguien aquí adentro? ¡Uy! Cerraron la puerta, cerraron la puerta, cerraron la puerta, cerraron la puerta, cerraron la puerta. No me meto, madre. No me meto, no me meto. Amigos, cerraron la puerta, amigos, cerraron la puerta. ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién eres? Se miró bien clarito, amigos. Como que alguien está aquí adentro. ¿Hay alguien ahí? Uy, Gary. Mira, se volvió a abrir la puerta, Gary. Me volvió a abrir la puerta, ¿lo viste? ¿Hay alguien?
Ven para acá.
Sí caminó alguien, sí caminó alguien, sí caminó alguien, sí caminó alguien.
Una sombra blanca, ¿no?
¿Hay alguien aquí? ¿Qué es? Mira, 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 mira. ¿Lo viste? ¿Quieres que me meta? ¿Quieres que me meta? ¿Dónde estás? Me voy a meter. Me voy a meter. No, no me meto, no, lo que me anda metiendo, ¿qué me anda metiendo?
Es que no te dejes meter algo en todas las capillas.
Alguien está adentro, Gladys. Alguien está adentro. Mira, ¿viste que se abrió y se cerró? ¿Quién eres?
Ellis began recording after hearing a lot of noises from the room. When he pulled out his phone, the activity paused for a moment and he nearly stopped filming, but the paranormal activity soon picked up again, giving him both evidence and content. Thinking he had had enough of the building, he suggested to Sylvia that they head home. Before leaving, he decided to visit the local graveyard to pay his respects to his father, not realizing the graveyard was also known for strong paranormal activity.
Yo sé que te encuentras aquí. Vamos, amigos, 500 compartidas. Vamos a poner el Spirit Box, amigos, para ver dónde está esa mujer. Gracias, Adrián Pozos. Uy, uy, que se cayó algo, se cayó algo, se cayó algo aquí. ¿Quién está aquí? Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios. ¿Hola? Uy, 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 alguien venía, no manches. ¿Quién se encuentra en este lugar? John Herrán. Gracias, Mata. Uy. Ay, Dios, se movió el vaso. Ay. Si estás aquí, manifiéstate, quiero verte. Quiero saber quién eres. Quiero que te manifiestes, estás aquí en este lugar. Miau. Ay, abajo se miró algo. Ay, abajo se miró algo, amigos. ¿Quién está hablando? ¿Quién está hablando? No manches. ¿Estás aquí? Uy. ¿Estás aquí? ¿Aquí te encuentras? Vamos a poner Spirit Box, amigos. Vamos a poner Spirit Box. Bien.
The moment Ellis stepped into the graveyard, things got intense, so he grabbed his phone to record. He caught objects moving on their own, and since it wasn't windy, there was no natural explanation. After seeing what had happened in the building earlier, he was pretty sure a spirit was there. Not wanting to stick around if it wasn't his dad, he left as quickly as he could. Ian explored a haunted asylum where it's believed the patients were treated poorly, which may be why their spirits remain to haunt the building. Check it out.
Okay, so I'm in the men's ward. I've got a thermal camera here. I'm gonna snap photos with this thing. See if I can get any cold spots. Are there any patients in any of these rooms? Just coming by to visit. Whoa. There is a giant cold spot in this room. Whoa, dude. Look at that. Oh, wait, never mind. Actually, I think it's the window. I mean, it would make sense. It's a lot colder out there than it is in here. Whew, false alarm. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I want. But I can't help but freak out when stuff like that starts happening. Is there anybody in here? Oh, weird. There's like a cold spot like a second one. Like there's the window, but then there's one next to it. And it's positioned right on this bed. Is there someone standing right here? If there's someone standing here, could you rattle that bed frame to let me know? Not there anymore. Completely vanished. There was definitely something here. And there's no AC or vents or nothing. So I'm not sure how you would explain that. Is there anybody down this hallway? Hello? Oh God, that sounded like a breathy male voice just now. Where are you? I can hear you. Could you peek out of your room? Whoa, whoa. I'm getting another cold spot. It's standing right there. Right in that doorway. Oh gosh. And it's gone. Hello? Oh man. I could hear you, sir. What's your name? Oh my God. He is in this room right now. I hope you don't mind me coming in. If you're in here, make a noise. Holy crap. What the hell was that now? I'm not getting any more cold spots. But I'm definitely hearing stuff in here.
Ian used a thermal device to detect spirits, which works by identifying areas that are unusually cold compared to their surroundings, a classic sign of paranormal activity. His suspicion was soon confirmed when the spirit made noises to signal its presence in the room, and fortunately, Ian was able to capture it on camera. If the building held so much pain, what else might it be hiding in the shadows? Exploring with Josh has become a go-to channel for urban exploration, turning decaying and forgotten places into fascinating stories. Josh, whose curiosity grows in risky situations, is joined by his friend Alex in this video as they investigate an abandoned 1920s building in California. Once a Mediterranean-style community space, the building has been left to decay for years, slowly overtaken by the elements. Today, it's more than just empty. It's unpredictable, the kind of place where stepping inside immediately blurs the line between exploring and trespassing.
Dude, this fireplace still has wood inside. Oh, dude, what? There's a backpack here. We just seen someone else here. They scared me. You doing photo shoots or just... Oh, okay. Really old school basketball court. The person that was squatting here seems actually really nice. They're just talking for a bit. That's cool. Dude, the thing about the west side compared to the east side is that most people in the west side are like way nicer. You go to the east side, everyone's just going, and they're really mean. But here, everyone's just smiling. I mean, obviously, that's not everyone, but most of the people here are way more happier. Tell me not. Tell me.
Josh and his friends stay calm. Fortunately, the girl shows no harmful intentions. Josh and Alex know that encounters like this demand respect above all else. For a brief moment, the tension eases, but it doesn't completely disappear.
Oh, dude, this is the famous shot. All you guys who are in California and LA, you're all coming in here for this picture. It's definitely you in here. Yo. I'm actually glad I got to see it too, though. Man, remember, people, this place is built in the 1920s. This is old as hell.
We just heard a huge bang. Either it's that girl that was here, that's sleeping here, or it's someone else. So we're just gonna slowly walk through. Oh. What? That wasn't here. Oh, you're right. We this wasn't here. Yo. We're gonna whisper for a little. Oh, people are fighting out here. We got fights going on outside. We hear banging in here. I don't know what's going on.
The ongoing activity around the building adds an unexpected layer to their exploration. Even with the unease it brings, they move forward, careful but not intimidated. The brief, calm encounter with the girl, oddly reassuring, gives them the confidence to keep going. Fully aware of the activity nearby, Josh and Alex stay composed. The tension is undeniable, yet they keep reminding themselves that another encounter doesn't automatically signal danger, even though deep down, they know it might.
This door shape is literally like a freaking asylum ward. Oh, snap. Good riddance to Loki, the ghost. I'm literally checking the corners of everything because, like, I don't know what's gonna be here. We've been hearing so much freaking noises here. Entering hell. Maybe we'll check up there too, actually.
Where
There's another upstairs after. These are their rooms.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. There's a lot of people up here living. We're just gonna go. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this ain't our floor.
For Josh and Alex, it became clear it was time to leave. The excitement that had drawn them here had faded, replaced by the realization that they were no longer just exploring, they were intruding. This building wasn't simply abandoned, it had once been a shelter, someone's final refuge. They retreated quietly, voices low, out of respect, and the understanding that survival can take this form. Some places aren't meant to be filmed, they're meant to be left behind in silence. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.